Hello, this is Donna. How can I help you? You need assistance with fuel? Yes, just hold on one second. I can take
We ran out of fuel, heating fuel, to heat our home, and I recently just had a baby 6 weeks ago, so my concern was that we desperately needed help to heat our home for our baby and ourselves.
This is a really very difficult time for a lot of people. Many of us live day to day. When we lose our jobs, things become very difficult. And so it's very helpful that we can offer people possibilities and resources.
Being laid off, and I've been out looking for employment constantly, almost every single day of the week. And in Pennsylvania, there's not a lot of work out here for us people anymore.
We're able to help people bridge those gaps to get to where they need to be and feel safe in their home, especially if it's something like a basic need like fuel or food or any type of thing that provides that safety.
The goal of the Westmoreland County Food Bank is to end hunger where we live. At this particular time, we have 96 families that come to pick up food. I think that would be the world's worst thing, to be hungry. And I've never personally experienced that, and I don't want to, and I don't want anyone else to.
For the past 2 years, as everybody knows, we've been in the country's been in a tight economic stronghold.
We only had 10 days. Welcome Home Shelter calls me and says, we have a place for you, but you have to be here by such and such time.
Ken is the type of individual who gets up and does what he has to do. So we set and set goals, which is what I do with the guests, as soon as they come to the shelter.
We're not so sure, I mean, we've never been in this situation before. But, we made do with what we got. We were thankful that we had someplace at least keep the rain off our heads. Oh, it's a great investment. It helps a lot of people. And I'm not necessarily speaking of deadbeats neither. There's people like us who actually get out there and do to try to make those steps. And we just kind of fall short. And whenever agencies like United Way and Welcome Home and Allegheny Energy and all that step up to help us because we fell short, that means a lot to us.
We can't do this all by ourselves. So we look to the United Way and to other community partners to work together to have a network to provide resources for families to bridge these gaps, to provide that safety net.
The School Readiness Program from the United Way at Westmoreland County is dedicating to children to make sure that they're ready to enter kindergarten. To ensure that they have a successful academic career, we want to get them ready for kindergarten. And an important aspect of this is vision screening.
But the vision screening is the most important thing because that's the foundation for them to be able to see things, helping them to color, helping them to recognize letters, words. It snowballs into them being able to read. If I would have not had her screened here, as a preschool teacher, I would have thought she's just being the typical 3-year-old. I mean, they were wonderful. They called that night. She didn't do well on her vision screen. She failed it. And so we took her and she ended up having refractive amblyopia.
It's extremely important that we try to screen as many children as we possibly can so that these children enter kindergarten on an equal playing field with all other children, that they don't fall behind.
The best part of our day is story time. We enjoy sitting together. It's calming. It's a time to be together. It's a time when I get to see what my children like and I get to share things with them.
We absolutely know the difference in those children who've been read to at home and those who have not. The children who have been read to at home have had opportunities to sit and listen to a story. They understand that that story has meaning for them. It's something exciting is going to happen.
Reading is the single most important educational influence on a young child. My oldest daughter is now reading 2 grade levels above her grade, and my middle daughter now, who's not even in kindergarten yet, has started to read on her own.
I don't know how I could put into words how important the United Way has been to our preschool. They've funded our library. It provides opportunities for our teachers to go to conferences that they otherwise wouldn't be able to attend.
As a school principal in our community, I understand this vital work to prepare our children for future success.
My name is Edith Van Dyke. I'm 95 years old. I was a professional woman working for Alcoa for 28 years. The Faith in Action people came along at a good time, just when I moved here and needed help to get to doctors and things. At first I had different volunteers helping me, and then Maria said she would take care of me. She takes me to the doctor, she writes my cards and letters, she'll shop with me for groceries. Oh, she's quite important.
Today, our senior population is living longer, and for them to remain independent in their homes, they need the services of Faith in Action. I'm Maria Tallarico. I've lived in Lower Borough all my life. I think I get as much out of this relationship because she's a grandmother to me.
I'm Edith, and I'm 95, and thanks to those who live united, I can live independent.